Three and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett, for the 21st time in Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back, he's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there, he squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter. 0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out, made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second.
Adams swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall. And it's a gunner. A gunner. A 3-run homer for Matt Adams. 3-2 Cardinals in a magical 7th inning. To center. Hicks going back. And now over. Makes the catch of a warning drag. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron Hicks. Pointed right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it. The Tigers have done it. For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Opening day is behind us, but before we can get on with the season ahead, let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the NL Central, the Brewers paid visit to PNC Park where they took on the hometown Pirates. And it was the Brewers who grabbed the win, 11-7. Kendrys Morales was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. Right now, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division, 1 game out of first. That'll do it for the recap of opening day. Many other teams will get their new campaigns started today, so enjoy the games and don't forget to join us tomorrow morning for a complete recap.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Schott has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy hump.
2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase. Not going to get there. It falls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes. Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval in foul territory. Giants win. A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the 3rd time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from second.
closing in on game time at Wrigley Field. It's the Giants and the Cubs. Next. It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place, and the charm hasn't faded a bit at venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Game number 3 of this new season between the Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Welcome to Giants Baseball. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, and I think right now both teams are just trying to get into the flow of the season. And it's a first series. You just want to get through this, start getting used to playing every day. Hopefully come out of the gate strong.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Juan Lagares will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Stepping in now, Manny Machado. And he reaches for one out of his zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, and when you're ahead in the count, this is all about bailing a pitcher out and doing him a favor. He'll take the pop up there. That's a gift.
Brandon Moss will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. One, 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Tommy La Stella will stand in. Here's the full count offering. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Another full count pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, it's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3 and 2.
In now, Dexter Fowler. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Anthony Rizzo will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Moss has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Hunter Pence will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Here comes a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate.
He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Into the box, Pedro Alvarez. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
2-2. Full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Starlin Castro will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Out of here. A leadoff round tripper to get things started here in the bottom of the second. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. Haywyre Baez will take his first cut to the ball game here. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. And he's safe.
both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Here he comes on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here. Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. Arismendi Alcantara will get his first shot at it here. And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 2-2 offering. This is lined into left field for a base hit.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now needs a double play in the worst way. That's 4 straight hits now to start the inning. He just needs something to go his way.
Tyler Lyons will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. So 1-1 home. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Now the 1-2. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him. The fastball up is the perfect pitch to throw when you think the guy's bunting. You know, a lot of times it's tough to get on top of it. He winds up popping this one up.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Yusmeiro Petit is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Dexter Fowler will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. 1-1 on the way. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. 3 runs already home here. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 3 and the Giants nothing. Joe Panik will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 52.
Yeah, that's the thing about a 2-seam fastball. It'll really bear in tight. Show motion will give you a good look at what this will do to the bat. It just explodes on impact.
Standing in now, Yusmeiro Petit. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Oh, man. I think that one was more about self-preservation than anything else. This is right back to the box on one hop. Hello. But he's able to flag that thing down and make the play. Whew.
Juan Lagares will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Jorge Soler makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the payoff pitch home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Starlin Castro will stand in again. He homered his first time around. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, second baseman,
Haywyre Baez will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it 3-0. Manny Machado will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. The 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3 and 2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Buster Posey will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2 and 2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo home run for Buster Posey. And the Giants cut the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Brandon Moss will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. The 2-1 home. Now here's a swing by Moss as he gets a hold of this one high and deep out to right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Wow, that's dangerously close to being back-to-back home runs. This ball just didn't have enough carry to it, so winds up being a warning track out.
Stepping in now, Hunter Pence. Outside, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Fowler is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. But bye-bye, baby. The Giants get one on the home run by Buster Posey. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Giants 1. Wellington Castillo will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Ready now on 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And that misses 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
The 2-2 one more time. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
Into the box now, Arismendi Alcantara. Now he runs up and gets this one down. A bare-hand pickup by Machado. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a bare-handed grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Brandon Crawford will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Now the 2-1. Now a hot shot to the left side that carries over Castro at short. It's a base hit. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Pedro Alvarez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third, and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Joe Panik will dig in. He popped out his first time. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Hector Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Ryan Mattis is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Tommy LaStella will dig in. He singled his last time around. The 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1-2.
Here comes the 1-2.
Here we go.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. No problem here, 1 away.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Dexter Fowler will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
Anthony Rizzo will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. The 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Come on!
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as the lead remains 3-1. Juan Lagares will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 1-2. Castro now at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Manny Machado will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-1. Now here's a ground ball to the left side, and no shot for Castro. It's into left field, a base hit.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that. Now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Buster Posey will step in. He homered his last time around.
Okay, we'll take it.
The 3-1 coming. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled back. Once again a 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Brandon Moss will stand in now. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. In there, the base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, man, that's just digging that front shoulder down and then whipping that bat through the zone and just hammering it into right field. Those are the kind of balls that if you get a little bit of lift on it, maybe some backspin, that could wind up sailing right out of the ballpark.
In now, Hunter Pence. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone! Hunter Pence, a 3-run shot as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Into the box, Brandon Crawford. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Well, this is where, as a manager, you have to really start worrying about location of pitches. He still hasn't walked anybody out there, but when the control starts slipping and the ball starts sailing out over the middle of the plate, that can be worse than walking.
Stepping in now, Pedro Alvarez to 2-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle, and Alvarez has got a base hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Joe Pennick will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out, inning over. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-3 San Francisco. Jorge Soler will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Here it comes, 2-1. 2-2 now.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, this is a fastball away right here, and you're going to see him get just a little bit too pull-happy trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
Starlin Castro will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Here's a guy that kind of got called on early, but since coming on in the 5th, he's retired 5 in a row out of the bullpen.
Haywyre will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Angel Pagan is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Now another 1-2. Grounded, foul. Again, a 1-2. And now this is swung on and missed, and Pagan is the strikeout victim here, 1 away.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Juan Lagares will stride in, grounded out his last time through. One pitch on the way. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Now, he ran this one right in on the thumbs. A great location, and it results in an easy pop-up.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. And this is lined back into center field as he picks up his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
But today's players talk about barreling up the baseball, and you cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. On to the second baseman covering, and he can't handle it. And the inning will continue now as there are 2 on with 2 away.
Well, he knows he's got a runner bearing down on him, so I'm not sure if he felt the footsteps or what, but boy, this throw is a good one. It just pops right in and out of the glove.
Brandon Moss will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
A 2-1 offering. And it misses. 3-1 now. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that's off the left field wall. And the runner is in from second. And a relay to the plate. And he is in to score as well. 2 big insurance runs there as they've upped the lead now to 3.
Oh, and a crucial at-bat right there. And that's what they call delivering when the pressure's on, as they plate 2 more here and move that lead to 3 now.
Felix Dubron will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Hunter Pence will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Full count pitch on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. So a 2-run home run off the bat of Hunter Pence. His 2nd home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3. Brandon Crawford will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Now this ball's hit back up the middle, and he's got himself another base hit, his 3rd of the afternoon.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Pedro Alvarez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Giants 8 and the Cubbies 3. Carlos Torres is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Wellington Castillo will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. 2-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and mopping it straight up.
D. Gordon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Chopper, foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
In now, Tommy La Stella. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 1 back on the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Giants 8 and the Cubs 4. Blake Parker will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And a good pitch there as this ball sent out to straightaway central for Fowler. And he's got it for the first out. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these 2 teams, and we may not be done yet. Justin Maxwell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 with 1 away. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo home run here for Justin Maxwell, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Neil Ramirez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. The 1-1 home. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch on the way. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado. This is foul right side. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. 2-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby, the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Giants 9 and the Cubs 4.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Dexter Fowler will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
That'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. And he's got to be thinking he let one get away there, because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. 1-2. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now, and that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 1-2 delivery. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here comes a 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The payoff pitch one more time. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. 3-2, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Well, it's been a long afternoon for this guy. A couple of strikeouts and go along with that 0 for 4, but you know there's going to be better days ahead for this guy.
Jorge Soler will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 9-4. Buster Posey will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Into the box, Brandon Moss. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that way. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
1-2. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, this has been a good start to an inning, but it's coming far too late to have any hope of salvaging things. And you can bet that guy there will have a word or 2 to say to his staff after this one's done.
Hunter Pence will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here's the 2-2 offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's run it from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. He'll get it into second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The batter, number 30.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. The 2-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Pence around third, being waved on home. And the runner will score from second.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Pedro Strop will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. In now, Pedro Alvarez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. Driven nicely into the gap, and it's going to get down and should be extra bases. Here comes Crawford around third, and a relay home, and the runner will score from first.
Tack on another run there. They put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Joe Panik will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Tim Lingo will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A leap as he crashes into the wall, but somehow hangs on for the 3rd out. Wow! One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Houston Street will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Starlin Castro will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Now batting, second baseman,
Haywyre Baez will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. One on the way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. throw, and he misses it. Here comes a 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Wellington Castillo stand in with 2 home runs already under his belt in this one. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And make it a 3-for-4 afternoon as he's in there with a double. Arismendi Alcantara get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
And I think just about everybody wound up having a hand in this victory as they go on to win this one by 8 runs.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Hunter Pence. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 12-4. So long from Wrigleyville.